I think NIL has ruined college sports due to the fact that smaller schools don't really have a chance to compete with bigger schools who have more NIL funding and sponsors. And it has also kind of switched from being a brand endorsement thing for people earning money rather than sponsors paying these players to just come here, which is also taking away from these players focusing on their education.
NIL, I believe, should be removed from college sports because it undermines the core values of amateurism and education. It creates a pay-to-play environment where the focus shifts from team development and academics to individual profit. This imbalance can foster inequality among athletes, damage team chemistry, and expose young players to financial exploitation without proper guidance or regulation. College sports should prioritize growth, education, and fair play, not financial gain.
My name is Gabrielle, and I don't think NIL should be a thing just because it's ruining the process of recruiting as well as the transfer portal, because people are waiting to commit places and not committing places based on how much money they're going to get paid. And I think it's kind of ruining sports because then you can stack teams and just make it so it's not any fun or any good anymore.
So I'm going to talk about college football because it's just what I know the best, but I am fairly certain that these problems span across every college sport, no matter what school. I think NIL is bad because we're seeing college athletes shift from being student athletes to professional athletes. And while I don't see the problem if a school, for football examples, if a school gives you a piece of the profits when your name is on the back of a jersey they sell, I don't see a problem with that. However, I do see a problem when schools recruit using money as a bargaining chip. We shouldn't be recruiting based on how much money we're going to give. We're going to be recruiting based on how good is our school, how good are the traditions of our school, and are we going to win football games in this example or any other sport. That should be what we're recruiting on. And I think that by saying, hey, we'll pay you $5 million and that school's only going to pay you $4 million, you should come play for us. I think that's an issue because now students are no longer picking off of, how good's the school and like the traditions like Mr. Brightside at the big house, or jump around, or walking out to enter Sandman, touching the rock on your way down the hill, or any other of the thousands of great traditions that college football has sprouted throughout the years. They're now picking on who's going to give me the better contract. And because of that, you're seeing a blend. The NCAA looks more like the NFL than it ever has. And while I think it's great that the talent is getting closer and closer to the NFL, and these players are getting better and better, it's bad because the traditions that you see in college football are being overshadowed by the fact that these players are millionaires. And while they are most definitely deserving of money, that's for the NFL. When they make it to the NFL, that's when you sign the big contracts. That's when you're in all the advertisements. That's when you're in all the big time papers. When you're in college, it's the experience. It's the traditions while you're playing there. It's the people you meet while you're playing there. And it's the schooling, and it's the academics, and it's all of it combined. It's not how big a contract can you sign.